Hi, my name is Doris Ann Bridgehouse. I'm a numerologist and I'm an author, and I've written a book about numerology. Now, I know there's a lot of books on the market that talk about numerology, but this one is different. And the reason why I say that, number one, this is 500 pages. There's a lot more to numerology than you think. I like to give you some sort of an idea what numerology is about. I'll go to page 4. Page 4 shows a chart, and what one does for their name to find out their essence. See, here's the chart on the bottom, and what you do, you take the letter A and you put it with a number 1, the letter B, number 2, and so forth. And you add up all the numbers together and you break them down 1 to 9 or 11 and 22. 11 and 22 are the master numbers. And that's your essence, that's your personality. To find out your life path, which is how your talents and how you see life outside yourself, you take your birthday and you add it up, and then you break down the numbers until you have one number, and that will tell you about your talents. Now, also I like to mention, which is a fun thing, about one's future. Every year, a personal year changes. And how you do that, you take the previous year from your birthday, your day of birth and your month of birth, you add those numbers together, and again you break them down. The wonderful thing about numerology, you add, you don't have to worry about any mathematical problems. Once in a while you will have to subtract, but it's very rare. With this book, and I'm going to take a step back. I wanted you to know that with this book I've written about people's personalities, but even children, and that is rare with most numerology books. And of course I also put in parenting skills, and at the end of the chapters we have, I have here the celebrities, so you'll know what celebrities you're similar to. Your day of your essence is similar to a personality, and that's always a fun thing. Now this book is 500 pages, so there's a lot more to numerology than meets the eye. Some people may think, well, gee, isn't that a little bit overwhelming? But I wrote the book that a 12-year-old can figure this out. So that's how easy it is. So the prime things is about you, about your life path, and your personal year, which changes yearly. I don't want to get off the subject, but I am going to talk about my other books in a minute. If you wanted to purchase the book, I would go on, what is it called? It's called Amazon.com. You look under books, and you type in my name, Doris Ann Bridgehouse, or you can type in the title, which is A Complete Numerology Guide and Workbook. Now, if you bought the book from me, if you went on my website, www.numerologyusa.com, the website, you could purchase the book, and I will send you a DVD and free mailing. Amazon.com, you would have to pay for the mailing, and they wouldn't have the DVD. Now, while I'm on the subject, I wrote another book, and this book is Doris Ann's Tarot Handbook. This book is unusual in itself because it also deals with the tarot and regular cards, and I explain that in the book, why the cards are similar, or actually they're one of the same, except for 21 cards with the tarot. They're different. And what I did a little bit different than other books do, I broke it down in a sentence so people could understand, especially if you're new, could understand what the cards mean. And I've given little numerology ideas too, because with the cards, if anyone's noticed, the numbers are on the cards. My next book is Poems Reflecting Life's Potpourri. And what I did, it's a little bit of an autobiographical book, but I've also wrote poems for friends. and it's poems about life. We're all in the same bucket, so to speak. We all have the same life. We only think that's different. And it's a little philosophical too. I have another book that's coming up that's called Searching Within, A Spiritual Journey. And that should be out at the end of this year. Thank you so much for letting me speak with you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Also, I just remembered I have MySpace, so it'll be www.myspace, Searching Within, number 11. You can go on there and read a little bit more about me also. Thank you, and always enjoy.